This is my first oboe tutorial. This is for more beginning oboists, not really those that are that well. I mean, like those that are really good, you might not want to watch this because it'll just be like a review of information. But for those that are beginning oboe or beginning to double on oboe, here are some good tips. Now, I'm starting with this shot because a lot of people, right from the get-go, take it out of the case wrong. Pretty standard case. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Pretty standard case. How to assemble it without hurting is another thing, because you don't want to hurt the instrument when you assemble it, so take it out by the ends, like here. Yep. So first take off the cap, if you have a cap on yours. It should be cork, fairly good. It should be lubricated with cork grease. If it isn't, make sure to put cork grease on that. So take the first cap off, put it over there, then get the other one, well, the other cap's off, okay, whatever. So then to put it together, make sure you have this black part. Make sure that's at the back of your hand so you're not touching any of the keys, and then slide it in there, and then put your other palm on the bottom and just push it gently so you aren't touching any of the keys, because the reason you don't want to touch keys on the oboe is because they can become set off very easily, and that can create a huge problem in mechanical errors and a lot of things. And then for the end of the oboe, which is the bore, no, it isn't the bore, whatever. Yeah, this part. Take the top of the oboe again, put it between your fingers, and then push it on so you're not touching any of the keys. So that is putting together the oboe. Okay, the second part about learning how to operate the oboe is the reeds. Yeah, here I have 5 different reeds. For reeds, there are 3 different strength categories, and then there are subcategories in those strengths. There's soft, medium, hard. Soft, medium, hard are the big 3 categories, and then in those categories you can have soft, medium, hard, medium, soft, medium, hard, or hard, soft, medium, hard. Most beginners are going to start with soft, medium, or soft, hard, because it's hard enough to start on the oboe to get the double lip function, because you got to use both lips, and if you're playing the clarinet or the flute or something, you're probably not going to be terribly used to it. So I'd advise, if you're starting, get a soft medium, and if you have a private teacher or something like that, they can help you choose what reed would work best for you. So if you're starting and learning on your own, use soft medium or soft. So that is that, and then let's say I want to get my oboe ready for practice. I'm going to have to find a glass of water, like my handy shot glass here. Yes, in my free time I do shots with water from oboe reeds. No. Yeah, so fill this up with water, which I'm going to do now. Filled up my shot glass full of water. And so you take your reed, let's see what it is. I'll use this one. Looks good. I take it. Right now I'm using medium hard. Obviously, again, if you're a beginner, soft medium or soft. Put it in the water. I tend to not want to get the strings very wet, but in this case it's okay, I think. So I'll just dunk it in. You don't want to get the cork wet though, because the cork absorbs water, it'll get fat, and yeah, no. So I'm gonna wait 5 minutes to turn this off. So I just got back after, and now it's like 10 minutes, but it's still relatively good. Okay, next shot. Okay, so now that you have your oboe reed all nice and wet, which, except the cork got wet, but whatever. Make sure there's no crap on your lips, and take your oboe and take the reeds, put it in there, make sure to hold the top, don't touch any of the keys, and make sure it aligns, I didn't do it. Okay. Make sure. Okay. Make sure the reed face, this part, aligns with the front and the back, obviously. So yeah. So you have it looking like that. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah, that's a hot oboe. And for my oboe, because it does this weird thing with the key of the instrument, like it's really flat and really sharp sometimes. I just push it all the way in, and I kind of, figure the rest out with my mouth. So, I had a person on YouTube, Bad Geek for Life 7, asked me a few questions. I think it was, fingering questions. So, when you play an F, an F, the normal fingering for F is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then with this you go down to this extra key right there. So that's F. So that's normal F. And then when you play forked F is the second F when you're coming off a scale or something, where switching from this, like if you're doing D, DF, like it doesn't really work that well. So that's when you have forked F, which is like, so standard is this, but then forked F is used if you're kind of at a weird fingering position. And then also, her second question was, you have 2 octave keys. No, yeah, 2, okay. You have the one up here, which is this one, octave key 2, and octave key 1. Like clarinets and saxophones, this is an octave key that works like that, but happens is on D, which is, on D, which you have all of these down, all 6, you actually don't put your finger all the way on this one, you go to this, so that is an open hole. So, and then after D, when you get to E flat or E, you have the back, so it's like